Hi guys, Deluded Gooner, Everton 2, Arsenal 1. What a capitulation that was by the Gooners. Going into the game, I got a lot of stick by my friends and on social media because I said I was nervous about this game. The form we're in and how we've been, I expected a team like Arsenal to win today, but I knew the Goodison Park's not an easy ground to go to. No one's won there this season. They haven't won 1 in 10, so they're gonna be G'd up for a big game like this. On top of that, Coleman criticised a lot of them in the press, so they're gonna be G'd up even more. It's just I just had a feeling we haven't lost since the opening day, so I just had a feeling something might happen. But the form we're in, I expected to win, and I was quite happy going into the game. They changed a couple of their players, most notably Barkley and Valencia. Obviously, Mustafi's gone with a hamstring injury and missing out, so we had to. Gabriel got moved aside, and Bellerin gets a start. Probably, I think that's his first start since he's been back from his injury. Football moves quite fast. I can't think right now. But yeah, we started off first 15, 20. We dominated them. We was all over them. They were respecting us far too much. You got to see Czech playing out from the back. You got to see our defenders getting on top of it, especially Koscielny, who likes to play passes from the back. You saw our fullbacks venturing forward. You saw the likes of Alexis and Ozil with their telepathic play. Diop was offering something in the final third. Ozil was doing his thing. Like, they were respecting us like a team low on confidence that hasn't won one in a while would be. They were respecting us too much. They were sitting back. You saw Lukaku was getting frustrated. He was pressing alone. They weren't pressing together. They had no ideas when they were in possession. You saw Barkley, etc., give it away. So the first 20 minutes, we should have really killed this game and been 2-3 up, like you should be doing if you want to win the Premier League. But yeah, we for the large part, in my opinion, Xhaka had the freedom of the midfield. He had so much time on the ball to pick out his lovely passes. So we could have afforded to play a bit more direct and capitalize on this, and really not give these players any hope, Everton players any hope. We deserved our goal at that stage. We were, like I said, we were all over them possession wise. Coquelin got fouled. We get a free kick. Alexis hits it hard and low, deflections off Williams. And while we haven't been playing at our best, we did deserve that goal. We go 1-0 up. Everton, to their credit, reacted after that goal. They realised they were 1-0 up. They started to press us and not let us play from the back, forcing Czech to kick it long. They got on. They didn't allow Alexis any time. They got, like I said, the defenders pushed higher up, got further up the pitch, and they started to have more of a go. You saw them starting to put their foot in a bit more. Guys like James McCarthy had a very physical battle with Coquelin. You got to see a very big battle with Koscielny and Lukaku today. Both of them played very well today. Stuff like that, and they really deserved their goal, especially in the latter stages of the first half. They were pressing us. They were on top of us. They're really going. I mean, Ozil had a few chances he should have put in the first half. Alexis had a few chances, but yeah, like Everton deserved their goal. They were pressing us. We were under the cosh. I believe for the large part we did put stop the cross today very well. You can tell their manager told them to put a lot of crosses in. It's just two incidences throughout the game let us down. But yeah, like they deserve their goal. 44th minute, great cross from Baines. Ball falls to Baines. Poor defending from Theo Walcott. Firstly, he's not pressing with enough intent. Baines simply has too much time. Puts it on his weaker foot. Crosses it. No one picking up not Coquelin. What am I talking about? Coleman. No one's picking him up. Has a free run. He puts it in. Like I said, Wenger rips up his team talk, and we go in with a goal behind, which Everton deserve. And to be honest, we wasn't good enough. Like I said, we should have killed this game off. This shouldn't be a factor. But yeah, second half comes now. Both teams come out. It's still cagey. Both teams are putting their foot in, having a go. I feel we created chances. We scared them, but it wasn't really enough. Everton showed more intent. Barkley woke up in the second half, started stringing passes together. They started to give Lukaku service, started to press with Lukaku. I think in training or something, they've targeted our left because they kept trying to pick on Monreal throughout the game. You constantly saw Lukaku move out into the channels. They had a real big go of us, had a very big go at us, and we really, like, you knew it was going to happen. You could just see they were going to score. It was a case of if we do not take the lead or we do not score two here or something, they are going to get something out of this game. The crowd at this point got behind them. Their crowd was very quiet in the first half, but the Everton boys gave them something to believe. Like I said, the fans got behind them, started geeing them up. We were under the cosh throughout the second half, in my opinion. We had a few chances, but it wasn't nothing of note. We were under the cosh. Czech just before the goal, very cool on Czech, made a fantastic save to deny Jagielka. Ball comes in. Xhaka, who, like I said earlier, it was while he was great today, he's victim of not concentrating throughout the whole 90 minutes, not picking up his man. William smashes it in 2-1, and they deserved their win. Disappointing in the performance, because we could have won this game in the first 20 minutes. These boys are low on confidence. If we put two or three in or something like that, these boys wouldn't have had any fight to get back in the game. So I'm disappointed we didn't kill that. Disappointed we didn't win, obviously, because we didn't go top. Disappointed that because we've dropped points, and now it's in the favour of our rivals who play later. Yeah, like I feel even though we had a bad game, Xhaka played decent for the large part. Ozil played decent for the large part. Went missing in the second half for the large part though. Koscielny had a good game. Made a poor challenge in the lead up to one of the goals we conceded, but I made a lot of blocks to deny Everton players today. The scoreline could have been worse without him. Phil Monreal had a good game today. Alexis wasn't at his best today, but was still effective and still was in the thick of it. But all we can do is just lick our wounds and go again, really. I mean, games come thick and fast in the Premier League. It's a tough game at the weekend against City. They need the 3 points as much as we do. But if you want to win the league or have any aspirations to win the league, these are the games you live for. These are bottom better, and this is a real wake up period to the boys. Everything's been going well in recent weeks. We've been winning games. We've been winning games when we haven't been necessarily been playing well. Luck has been on our side. It wasn't on our side tonight. So now we go when we kind of really need to get 3 points so we can get back on a winning streak and move into the new year on a positive note. But yeah, all we can do is lick our wounds, like I said. Deluded Gooners signing out. Everton 2, Arsenal 1. Capitulation. We fight again. We go again.